Players and haters, I made it. So just to show ya, made it to that good old Casey Cup round two, stage two, whatever you want to call it. Hope everyone's doing well out there. I'm here to show you some replays, go over some deck lists that I use in the KC Cup. Let's do it. So excited. So let's open up some stuff. All right. Let's see what we got first. Oh, we got a SR ticket. What do we want? I have mostly everything that's free. I guess I'm gonna go with another one of these. Whatever. I'll figure out something with that card. Woo! So man, it took me a little while to rank up, mostly because I refused to play Dark Magician and I refused to play Shiranui. Like, I just didn't want to do it, you know? Like, I didn't cave in, and I'm glad I didn't. It did take me a little bit longer because I didn't play them. But, you know, like, it's okay. One of the things I wanted to build, actually, because there is still a lot of Shiranui out there, I kind of wanted to make a deck out of this water dragon. It seems kind of funny because it has this ability here where, let's see. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset this box because we already have that cluster dragon. We're trying to pull like the other components for water dragon, essentially. But yeah, like, so I played two decks. I played Fabled, of course. I did not play Buster Blader at all. I just didn't really feel like it at all. So I just didn't do it. And so I played Fabled and I played Subterror. But with like a little spice to it. I played with the Invoked with Mr. Alistair, which kind of worked and didn't work here and there. Okay. We got some Gishki stuff. Maybe I'll make a Gishki deck. Although the ritual monsters for them are not that great. But maybe I can do something with them. I don't know. Anyways, like I'm really enjoying like the sale that they have going on right now. So like all the like older boxes are like half off on gems, which is pretty neat. So that's cool. What is this? Destroy a monster on the field with the 8 counter. Okay. Maybe aliens is the thing. So nothing good. I didn't get any water dragon stuff, unfortunately, but you know, I'll keep plugging away at that box. Anyways, let's go into the decks and let's go into the old let's go into the replays. So here's my first one, Fabled. Played most of the KC Cup using Fabled, of course. It's one of my new loves that I have right now is Fabled. You've seen it a bunch of times if you watch my channel. So here's a deck here. Of course, like most of the time, if you are going to play non-Shiranui and non-Dark Magician, you got to run Chaos Hunter. It's a must. You know, it's a free card. I'll show it again because some people don't know where this card's at. It's at the card trader here. And it's not going to pop up over here. It's going to be in here. This is where you're going to find the old Chaos Hunter. And there she is right there. Bam. Hunting down Chaos. So Chaos Hunter is really good against a lot of the meta decks because it doesn't allow them to banish cards, which is really handy. This deck here is really good against a couple decks. So it's really good against Shiranui, it's really good against Dark Magician, and it's really good against Six Samurai. Mostly because like if you get like a decent opening hand, you can just shut them down completely. Usually versus Shiranui and Dark Magician, you want to hopefully have a Chaos Hunter in hand. And then against like Six Samurai, you kind of want to either set up a Samurai Destroyer with your Synchro. Either a Samurai Destroyer or a Frame Lord Zeta is good. Or even if you get the Unicorn out and just negate everything is really awesome too. Sometimes, you know, you pull out the Quarian Gandrix and you shut down the whole game. So, there's that deck there. Okay, we'll go to the next one. So the other deck I was playing here was actually, I was playing the Pharaoh and just playing some good old Subterror. So this one carried me through like the last like 3 duels, I want to say. Yeah, the last 3 duels. I would say 3 to 5 duels I played Subterror. The rest was strictly the old Fabled. So here's my Subterror build. So we're running one Alistair because I only own one Invocation, 2 of the Behemoth, you know, 2 Tsukiyomi, 2 Krakens, 3 Froggies, 3 Nemesis Warrior, 2 Drowning Mirror Force, 2 of the World Legacy Pawns. If you have 3 and you want to run this deck, I would suggest running 3 of these, because since I play so many like flip effect monsters, a third one would be awesome. And then 2 final battles. Same thing, if you have 3, run 3. That's my opinion. And then pretty much for the extra deck, I'm running Invoke Purgatrio, blah blah blah. You know, you've already seen these things. One of the interesting things that I do run also is Mud Dragon. So if you're not familiar with what Mud Dragon does, it requires 2 monsters of the same attribute but different types, which is pretty much your whole lineup of Subterrors. And your opponent cannot target this card or monsters on the field with the same attribute as this card with quick effects. So, and then as a quick effect, you can declare 1 attribute, and then it becomes that this card becomes that attribute at the end of the turn. So most of the time you're going to turn this to Earth, because you're going to usually use 2 Subterror monsters with your Invocation with that. And yeah, so it came up a couple times. I wish I had better replays, but like I got some good ones, not great ones. I had a really good one against Shiranui that I didn't save just because like I was just grinding it out. I got tired of just like losing here and there, and so these ones here with Leo are post making it to the second round of the KC Cup, so we'll go into those. All right. So let's take a look at this here. So what are we playing against? Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to bring out our Fabled Rudy Ruda in attack mode. Ultimate Providence. Alright. He's got a Dark Magical Circle, so we're playing against Dark Magician, obviously with probably whatever thing. So what we're going to do here is we're Ultimate Providence his Rod to negate the effect of grabbing cards, which is going to bring our Nasha out since it got discarded. Alright. And then from here we're going to go into Grimrow, which Grimrow does, you can discard it if you have a Fabled monster in the field, and you can grab any Fabled monster. We grabbed Catsith, which if you discard it, you can blow up a face-up card. Alright. We're going to make Samurai Destroyer here to swing in, because I know he's going to activate something. Alright, so he has the Dark Illusion in hand, which is going to try to banish us. And this is why Chaos Hunter is really powerful here, is that since he's special summoned, we're going to bring on our Chaos Hunter, and we're going to do a combo. Alright. So our combo here is we discard Catsith for Chaos Hunter, and Catsith can blow up a face-up card on the field, which we're going to blow up that Dark Illusion. He can't banish either because Chaos Hunter's on the field. And we're going to just swing in with Chaos Hunter again. So you see Chaos Hunter pretty much shuts out that magical circle. So easy. And it's big enough to where they have to sacrifice a Dark Magician to get rid of it, or do something. Like they can't just leave it on the field because they can't banish. We did it a little bit out of order, so we'll do the last couple games of before I ranked up. So I had the final game that I had before I ranked up, which is going to be on Subterror. Alright, so this is going to be a Subterror game here. Alright. So we're going to set the Froggy, set Pawns, which if you don't know what Pawns does, World Legacy Pawns, you can flip up face down monsters with it, so it's really good with your Frog and your Tsukiyomi and all your Subterrors. Alright, so he's going to go here, and what we're going to do here is we're going to start sending things back to the hand. So we're going to Pawns away that Tuner, so he doesn't have anything good to use. We're going to go into Nemesis Warrior, we're going to flip down our Frog, get rid of that Solitaire, he's going to Regeki break us, get rid of our Frog. We're going to go into Kraken here, because we can, just to try to blow up any back row. He's going to book a life, and I tried to do something cheeky here. I thought I could flip up my Kraken to bring my Nemesis Warrior out, didn't happen. He's going to go into Samurai Saga here, and just pass. Alright, we're going to flip down our Kraken, go into Ustramix. Alright, we're going to Pawns up, get rid of that Samurai Saga there. And then we're just going to go in for lethal. Bada boom. So this is one game before rank up. So there you go. Very disruptive if you get a World Legacy Pawns with like some flip effect monsters. It's very disruptive. It's super annoying. Multiple games I spent where people would just quit, where I just kept frogging their monster. And the nice thing about flip-flop frog is it doesn't target. So you don't need to worry about like certain monsters that are immune to targeting. You can just flip them up. Cockatoo, the Lunalight, Blade Dancer, you name it. Like, it flips it up and flips it away. So we're going to go into our frog here. We're going to flip it down to start activating our sub-terrors. And this was my rank up game, so I decided, like, I'm just going to go all in. Even though I could replicate the same play next turn, I didn't really feel like it. So he's going to go and make an Armades to get rid of our frog without its effect, because it negates. We're going to flip up Ustramix, banish it, swing in, and we're going to set our Drowning Mirror Force and our frog. Alright, we're going to flip up our froggy, send that card back to the hand, flip it back down, and lethal right there. Easy, easy, easy rank up right there. Most, like, if you haven't played against the Grass That's Greener deck, it's pretty obnoxious. They just make really annoying synchros, and they use a lot of like little battle trick cards and stuff. It's pretty obnoxious, that deck. All right, so here's another game with Fableds. All right. Let's see what we're playing against here. I played against. I felt like the KC Cup was just straight up the Shiranui simulator here. Like, it was terrible. Okay, so this is a quick game here. I remember this one. So we use our Chawa to discard our elephant. Our elephant bounces back, and then we just synchro into a unicorn. We're gonna flip up our armored bear and just lethal him. Easy, just like that. It's too easy sometimes, and it's also too hard at the same time. All right, and then we'll go into this one here. So I'm pretty proud of myself. Like, I don't always impress myself, but this time around I did. The last time I had got to the second round of the KC Cup, I remember, like, I just played pure meta stuff, which I think I just played. So last time I made it, I don't even remember. I know I made like oh, let's pause it here. So last time I think I had played, I want to say Trimids was a deck back then, but I didn't have the full power deck. Yeah, something like that. I think I played Trimids, but not at full power. I didn't own every single card, but I still made it. I think I played Doki Doki or something with it. But anyways, so he's going to start off. We're playing against a Master of Destiny, you know, Desperado Dragon. And let's get into it. So he's going to Cyberdark Edge. All right. We're going to bring out our Nasha. We're gonna discard our Grimro for a Chawa. We're going to discard before we level augment. And we're going to make a Samurai Destroyer here using Chawa. And our elephant. Our other elephant's going to come back. Samurai Destroyer. All right. Just so we can negate everything. And then we're going to swing in for a bunch of damage. All right. He's going to Cyberdark Edge again. Bring out Power of the Guardians. He's going to swing into our Samurai Destroyer, but we have World Legacy Clash, so he suicides into himself. One of the nice things, too, if you guys are having trouble against stuff like Lunalight, like any monster that doesn't target, a really great monster for those kinds of monsters is Samurai Destroyer. I say Samurai Destroyer like all the time. Like, Samurai Destroyer and World Legacy Clash, they're both easy cards to get. They're both rare cards. And, you know, like, they put in so much work. I think I'm going to pause it right here before they, because it looks like it's lagging. So give me 1 second. Okay. So there we go. The other thing, too, like when I was playing the KC Cup, 2 times that I could have ranked up to the max level, I for whatever reason I DC'd, and I was like, I was gonna give up and I wasn't gonna make any content on it. and I just said screw it. But then I decided to sit down today, play a bunch of games, and just grind it out and do it. So anyway, Samurai Destroyer, let's go over it. So when you attack with Samurai Destroyer, or it's attacked, it negates all on-field effects, and it and it also has an Armades effect as well, where you can't activate cards when it's attacking. So if you have like some kind of destruction or something with your Samurai Destroyer, you can activate it and blow up like the Luna Light Dancer, or like whatever Luna Light you want to blow up, or Cocytus. So it's really handy. So multiple combos that I was doing was I would swing in with Samurai Destroyer into like a really big like Luna Light Dancer, and then I would like World Legacy Clash one of my other monsters to make it small and just blow it up, or Karma Cut it, or you pick and choose, so pretty cool. Yeah, another really cool interaction that I found out, which I wish I saved the replay, regarding Subterrors, which I did not know that this effect activated like almost any point. So there was a duel where I had a Cocytus. No, it wasn't a Cocytus. I think I had Dwayne The Rock Johnson. No, I remember now. It's against the Shiranui. So I had a Purgatrio, and I was gonna swing into attack for a game, and he Kanadia'd me, flipping down my Purgatrio, and because my Purgatrio got flipped down, I was able to activate my Subterror during the battle, which I did not know you could do that. And I should have read it here because it says it in the effect, but this effect activates in the battle phase too, which is pretty crazy. So that's a thing. That's a cool little interaction. Some of the things that I'm kind of scared about, though, going further with Subterror, and the other reason why I wanted to play it was because with the new changes coming out, I think Subterror, if I read like the rulings that are coming up right, Subterror is going to be a lot weaker. So I wanted to get it a couple games in, test it out before those changes come into effect, which I'm not really sure when. I can always check, but anyways, there you go, guys. KC Cup Round 2. Be on the lookout for more KC Cup content. The KCC. See you guys in the next video. Deuces.